What's going on, everyone? We're finally here. The end of the season. So how are you guys? Are you excited to see the last episode of The Last of Us? And are you ready to hear my big predictions for this episode? And at the end of this video, also my big predictions for the upcoming season. Last episode was a pretty big one. We've seen the story of another community that were starving and led by this leader who was also a priest. And it was kind of traumatizing because he was trying to get this revenge on Joel, but he also kidnapped Ellie. I think Ellie grew a lot from that episode because she had to protect herself. And I'm sure that a certain sense of her innocence got lost that day. Luckily, they found each other. They reunited. We have this clean slate, this fresh start for this episode. I'm expecting a lot from the finale of this beautiful show. So for my predictions here from the previous episodes, I've already mentioned that I think that there's not going to be any cure happening. And last episode I've mentioned why, and I think we're finally going to find the fireflies. We're going to finally find the people who will be able to help Ellie and Joel. Maybe it's not going to be that easy though to get to them. I would be very happy to see some more infected people or clickers just to have this kind of action-packed episode. They may be attacked along the way of getting to the fireflies. Ellie will maybe show how she developed physically as a character and will be able to, protect herself and Joel from the clickers as well. So I think that would be an ideal situation to show off her growth. But also, my guess is that the fireflies will deceive Ellie and Joel that everything's going to be fine and Ellie will live. However, they know that they will have to sacrifice her in order to, get all of the experiments and make the cure. I'm guessing that they will separate Joel and Ellie and take Ellie for the different testings and, somewhere into a lab. And Joel will find out. He will find out what their actual objective is. My thinking is that he will overhear some scientists. So he will go running after Ellie and that Joel will save her. So I'm guessing this will happen at the end of the episode. So it will be action-packed as well, and he will, I'm guessing that we will see his violent side again. He will get to Ellie and start protecting her and take her away in a full-on shootout with the fireflies. And they will essentially run away from the fireflies, the place that they've been searching for this whole episode, which is funny, right? So yeah, that will be the ending. I'm guessing that even though the whole ending will be pretty sad in terms of the fact that, okay, we're not going to get the cure, and it's going to pretty much end at the fact that Joel and Ellie are running away from the fireflies. It will be a sort of happy ending, right? Like Ellie and Joel will still be together. That's the most important thing, that they're still together, they're family, even though hiding, even though running, but safe, together. The most important thing. So essentially, I think that this is and will be the whole moral of the story. In essence, this isn't about the cure. This isn't about saving the world and the people around. This is a story of love and about Ellie and Joel finding love. And we've seen that they are broken, they are sad, they've lost so many people around them. It's a beautiful story if you think about it, that you think you're trying to find a cure and save the world, but however, this was the story was there all along. It's a story about Joel and Ellie and them finding love and being happy. Okay, so I know that was a lot in terms of my predictions. It was this whole story that I've made up, but I wanted to end this last episode with a banger prediction. Let's not stall anymore because this intro is already like a half hour long. Grab your popcorn. We're going to watch the last episode of The Last of Us. This episode is only 43 minutes long. How is the last episode this short? Okay, I was scared that this is Ellie. This is another backstory. Is this Ellie's mom? I would say so. Okay, I'm stopping already. Are we going to get a backstory of why Ellie is immune? I never thought about that. I always thought that she's just immune because evolution and stuff happens. There's always one exception, right? But let me just guess. I don't know if this is Ellie's mom. Let me just guess this is Ellie's mom. She's clearly pregnant and someone is trying to get her, I think, the infected. My prediction is that the fact that Ellie is immune is because her mom was bitten before she gave birth, and that's why she's immune. That would be so interesting if we got the actual backstory to why Ellie is immune. I've never thought about that, but let's watch. This is giving me the Quiet vibes. That's Ellie's mom. That's her knife. That must be the scariest death ever. Did it happen? Was she bitten? Yeah, I was right. So it did happen. But what a way to give birth, right? Protecting yourself and also giving birth. Oh my god. And she's affected as well. That's... I didn't want to see this. They look so alike though. Pretty good casting. That's so sad. What a powerful introduction. It's already so good, this episode. So that's how she's immune. But that was literally like second before she got born. Okay, so this is still the backstory. Is that Marlene? So she knew Ellie since she was born? Wait. I remember she said something like that. She said that she was the one that gave Ellie to Fedra. Okay, so she knew her mom. So they should know, no? In theory, what happened since they found Ellie.
I cut it before I was bit. Before.
That's not true. So she lied on purpose that she cut her cord before she was bitten.
Her name is Ellie.
I can't.
Why? You should take her. Why can't you take her?
You pick her up right now. And then you kill me.
What a sad story.
I can't kill you.
Please,
No.
please, please.
How is it better to leave her alive? Ellie.
Ellie!
Joel and Ellie.
You hear me?
Back at it again.
Boggle? It's a word game.
She seems sad. Is she traumatized from killing that dude? Probably.
He had a guitar in that RV. I was thinking maybe I could teach you. I bet you'd be great at it.
He's so outspoken suddenly. The roles reversed. She was the one always talking, and he always just like grunted and didn't respond.
Okay, so this is what I'm thinking.
Cut through that building to get around that stuff, find a skyscraper, go up and look around.
She's learned pretty well what to do. She will be a pro herself.
Whoa.
Damn it, Ellie! Ellie!
Come on!
Okay, so she's excited again. That's good to see. An oasis. A giraffe? Well, I was not expecting. What the hell?
Right. Can you hurry up? Come on.
That's beautiful. The shot and then the giraffe. Please tell me is this CGI? Or is it a real giraffe? So giraffes are now wild animals in America. He loves her. He likes to see her happy.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
He's looking back at her like, yes, she's happy. And he's happy because he has a daughter again. What the hell? That's crazy. Seeing so many giraffes.
So, is it everything you hoped for?
He said the same thing.
Got its ups and downs.
He said that in, I don't know, second episode. And I was about to say that they like to go on top of buildings all the time and look at the views. I mean, it makes sense.
We don't have to do this. I want you to know that.
Yeah, don't do this.
After all we've been through. Everything I've done.
Yep. Oh, she's talking about killing people.
It can't be for nothing.
I'm guessing, since they're talking about this, that it would be the perfect point to turn around and go back, because it's just going downhill from now.
I'll follow you anywhere you go.
I'll follow you anywhere. Ellie, that's... Look at them. Look at how he looked at her.
We finished what we started.
Yeah, we finished what we started. It's not going to end well. Don't finish what you started. There's no shame in going back. I know it must be hard, yeah, because she thinks that she did all of this stuff for nothing.
I was the guy who shot and missed. Sarah died. And I couldn't see the point anymore. Simple as that.
Oh, that's what he means.
I couldn't have been more ready.
My dude.
Anyway, the reason I'm telling you all this
I
is...
know why you're telling me all this.
Yeah, I reckon you do.
Because she has suicidal tendencies as well, right?
So time heals all wounds, I guess.
It wasn't time that did it.
They're two broken hearts. And they need each other to survive.
I'm glad that didn't work out.
Me too.
I love when they're being honest with each other and emotional. It's so unlike them. Oh my god. Love you guys. Love their relationship. Yeah, this whole story, season, show is about their bond and relationship. How are they going to get to the fireflies in this episode? We're already halfway there. I had too many predictions for this episode.
7 minutes.
I'll give it a 5. 5 out of 10.
That's the army?
Ellie!
Oh no. Fireflies. So they found them?
Easy. You got hit pretty hard.
Marlene! So she's there.
Just take me to her.
I can't. She's being prepped for surgery.
I knew this was going to happen.
He thinks that the cordyceps in Ellie has grown with her since birth. He's going to remove it from her, multiply the cells in a lab, and then we can give it to everyone.
Okay, and does that mean she's going to die?
Cordyceps grows inside the brain.
It does.
Find someone else.
There is no one else. We didn't tell her. We didn't cause her any fear. There won't be any pain.
No, you take me to her. You take me to her right now!
No. And how is Marlene okay with this? She knew her mother.
Please, you don't understand.
No, you can't do this to Joel. He already lost a daughter.
I was there when she was born, Joel. I promised her mother that I would save her child. I promised.
Oh my god. Joel, you have to save Ellie. You just have to. This is the big boss.
I have no other choice.
It's so horrible if you think about it that they made him spend all of this time with Ellie just to take her away from him and kill her. And he's supposed to be fine with it. Like, no worries. Of course, this was a normal job. They have a bond now. They love each other. And there's no way he's going to let that happen. So let's watch my prediction come to life.
Walk him out to the highway. Leave him there with his pack. Give him this.
How can you do this, Marlene? I'm sure he's going to save her. I mean, I already made that prediction.
If he tries anything, shoot him.
You said you owe him, so owe him Ellie. I do hope that she's going to somehow make up her mind. Joel, you do your thing. You just do your thing. But this is a whole base camp of fireflies. So how? I don't know.
I said keep walking.
Where is she? Fuck you. I don't have time for this.
Nice. Okay, so it's on. Everyone knows that someone fired a gun. So, Joel, it's all up to you and the gun that you're holding. He's in his mode. Yep. This is cool. We're going to see the angry Joel again. The violent one. This is not going to stop before he finds Ellie. Oh my god. I'm literally excited. The music, it's making all of this so powerful. I don't think yeah, he's going to shoot him. Wow. Wow, killing all of these people. For someone that could save the whole world, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know. I am rooting for Joel and Ellie to survive. The question is, what is the right thing to do, right? He should be running, I think. They can kill her at any time. You should run, Joel.
How did you get in here?
I said unhook her.
I won't let you take her.
Unhook her.
Wow, that was quick. He's not even hesitating. That's good to see. He saved her. He's not even hesitant because he already lost one daughter. He's not thinking about it twice. Marlene, I thought so.
Can't keep her safe forever.
Yeah, they will be running forever.
So what would she decide, huh? Because I think she'd want to do what's right.
Well, you have to ask her and not decide for her.
And you know it.
The surgeon's dead already, so... Okay. What happened to Marlene?
Turns out there's a whole lot more like you. People that are immune. Dozens of them.
He lied to her.
Raiders attacked the hospital. I barely got you out of there. We'll find you some new ones on the way.
She knows it's not true. Joel, she knows it. I don't think you can bullshit her on this, though. She's not that stupid. She knows there aren't any more people like her.
You just come after her.
Oh my god. I mean, he's right, but he's ruthless. It's kind of scary seeing him that way. Protecting Ellie at all cost. Yeah, I mean, I should be happy that he saved her, but it's leaving me with a bitter taste. Because morally, is it right to do this?
Back in Kansas City, you asked me about the first time I killed someone. When I got bit in the mall, I wasn't on my own. And then she did.
And she didn't.
And I had to.
You had to kill her. She had to kill her.
And maybe that's not what you
Swear to
want.
me. Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is true.
Don't swear.
I swear.
Joel! She knows it's not true. You can't lie. Don't lie to her.
Okay.
What was this ending? Am I even surprised that I was crying again? No. Can't believe it's over. And yeah, it's kind of left me with sad feelings. I was kind of hoping that we would be happy a little bit, but emotionally it wasn't the best ending. Yeah, recap. We got to see a little bit of a backstory to Ellie and her mom and Marlene. The reason why Ellie is immune, which all makes sense now. I've never really thought about it, why she's immune. I just thought that, you know, random things like that happen all the time. The things that I thought that will happen did happen. It was satisfying that he saved her. However, the whole rage of Joel, it was scary. But I mean, I like the power that he has and that he can save Ellie. But yeah, it was scary to see at some points because he was ruthless and emotionless, and he was not merciful. And he also killed Marlene at the end, which we all know that they have history, that they know each other. He knows that they would look for Ellie. He did everything without thinking just to protect Ellie. The way it ended and that he lied to her, I don't like that at all. You know, he feels that what he did is wrong. So that's why he lied to her, and also he knows that probably Ellie, she would probably choose to die for everyone. But yeah, for his selfish reasons, I guess, he didn't let that happen. Couldn't lose another daughter. I totally get that, like, he's traumatized from losing his daughter and finally created this bond with another daughter figure. It's so sad because on one hand, Ellie's got to live and Joel's got to be happy, but on the other, morally, it wasn't probably right to do, and then to lie to Ellie and then not give her the option. A tough episode, honestly. I thought that this episode would be at least a little bit happier. It's making me think whether Ellie and Joel will ever be happy together again. Ellie feels that there is this deception there. She knows it's not real, the story. And the fact that he lied to her at the end, that's even worse, you know? So it does create this whole wedge in their relationship. Now to the point of these videos. These are all of our predictions from this whole series, whole season, whole show. Yeah, how do I feel about them? I think we did pretty good. And also with these final big predictions, I think I had a pretty good hunch. So yeah, as I thought, Fireflies wanted to sacrifice Ellie for everyone. Joel had to save her and kill everyone. And now they're kind of running away, I think. I don't know if there's anyone left alive from the Fireflies, so I don't know if they're going to go and look for them. Yeah, I was also right about her mother, even though that was like a prediction made like a few seconds before it actually happened. But they weren't attacked by the infected this episode, which I'm not even surprised since the episode was like 40 minutes long. Yeah, that would have been cool to see Ellie protecting Joel again and seeing her becoming more like Joel in that regard. Joel didn't find out by overhearing, they just straight up told him, which, stupid idea. All of the other parts that he's going to save her, I was pretty right about that, so good job on my predictions. Yeah, I should make some predictions for the upcoming season. And so I think the actual point of the next season will be that Joel and Ellie will have relationship problems. Ellie's, obviously, my predictions, Ellie's going to find out and they will fight. She will run away from him which will create this wedge in between them. Yeah, I think there's just going to be this strain on the relationship, and I think that when Ellie finds out that things didn't happen the way they did, and that she can actually still save the world, I think that she will run away from Joel and go try to save the world by herself. You know, maybe she wouldn't even want to go back if he would have been honest, but the fact that he lied to her, and now if she's going to find out, and I think it's a question of when she's going to find out, I think it's just going to make her want to go back and save the world even more, because he lied to her. He didn't give her the option. That's just clearly going to make her want to go and do the decision for herself. So yeah, I think that's going to be the plot of the next season, and Joel is going to maybe search for her, because it's kind of obvious that this season was the story of love between Joel and Ellie and the relationship, and then them, you know, creating this strong bond. But I think in the next season this bond will be challenged, and so that will be the main point of that season. But maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe it's just still going to be about fireflies trying to find them. That's it for this episode, but also this whole season. To be honest, I will very much miss the whole Joel and Ellie relationship and seeing them every week. I loved seeing the whole development of their relationship. So I'm kind of sad that it's ending, but also the way it ended, and that it ended with this whole big question mark above their relationship. If you like this show, but especially if you liked watching me watching this show and making all of these predictions, make sure to like this episode and make sure to subscribe if you want more content like this. And also make sure to let me know whether everything that happened this season corresponds with the video games. I always love to hear about that. Let me know, did you like this? Are you as depressed as I was after this episode? I don't know, maybe some people liked the ending and it didn't make them depressed, but it kind of made me depressed. So thank you so much that you've been here and you spent all of this time with me watching these episodes and watching me doing all of these predictions and reactions. Hopefully you enjoyed content like this. There's many more to come. I'm not quite prepared to leave Pedro Pascal alone, so maybe Mandalorian would be a good one. Thank you for the support. I love all of you guys, and see you in the next content that we make. Bye!